So if you're a meticulous person when it comes to your style, you may have noticed how some colors are more flattering and make you look more attractive than other colors do. But why is this the case? What is going on, everybody? My name is Baldassarre, and in this video, we are going to be talking about skin tone and what colors look best with your skin tone and undertones. However, first, before we can answer this question effectively, we have to do a couple things. So in this video, we are going to discuss what are the differences between skin tones and undertones, how to determine your undertone through a few easy tests, and then discuss what colors suit you best based on the type of undertones that you have. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into the video. So what are skin tones? What are undertones? I see these terms being used interchangeably. However, they are not the same thing. So your skin tone is the tone of your skin that changes throughout the year. It's what you can visibly see. So as an example for myself here, I am more pale now in the wintertime than I will be in the summer. That is your skin tone. And yes, your skin tone is important to consider when you are going and finding clothes that suit you best. However, what's more important is understanding your undertones. Your undertones are the hidden colors in your skin that you can't visibly see unless you really take a closer look. Undertones also don't change throughout the year, unlike your skin tone. Undertones can be broken down into three major categories. First, your cool undertones. Second, your warm undertones. And then third, your neutral undertones. There is no foolproof way of determining your undertones, but here are three easy tests in determining and figuring out what your undertones are. The first test is the veins test. So what you want to do is first head over in front of a window in your house. Make sure that you are not in the direct sunlight because you want this to be an accurate reading. Hold out your arm in front of the window and flip it over so that it is in a supinated position and take a look at your veins. Determine whether your veins look more blue, green, or a combination of both. If they look blue, you have cool undertones. Green, you have warm undertones. And if you can't tell, you probably have neutral undertones. The second test is the jewelry test. So go in your drawer if you have them and grab a piece of gold colored or silver colored jewelry. Once you have these pieces of jewelry, hold both of the pieces of jewelry up to your skin or wear them just like how you would. If the gold jewelry looks better on you, then you have warmer undertones. If the silver looks better on you, then you have cooler undertones. If you feel that you look good in both or you really can't tell, then you probably have neutral undertones. The last test is how you react to sunlight. So if you were like myself, who when I go out in the sun, I get burnt like a lobster, you usually have cooler undertones. If you're somebody that gets tan but doesn't get burnt, you are someone with warmer undertones usually. And lastly, if you're somebody that doesn't have to worry about burning to a crisp, then you have neutral undertones. Like I mentioned, there's no foolproof way in determining what your undertones are. If you're still a little uncertain about what your undertones are, I'm gonna link down below to some additional tests that you can do, and then also some additional references that you can use to help determine your undertones. So now that we've done the test to determine what our undertones are, let's take a look at what colors suit you best based on your undertones. So first up are your warmer undertones. If you have warmer undertones, you are going to look best in warmer greens and blues, colors like olive, moss green, reds, purples, rich chocolate browns, and creamy whites. Colors that are going to be tough on you are icy shades, jewel tones like amethyst, sapphire. They're gonna pull away from your warm undertones and try to cool you down. So you wanna stick to these really warm, vivid colors. So next up are your neutral undertones. So if you have neutral undertones, being that you have a neutral undertone, you want to stick to neutral colors. So stick to your grays, off-whites like vanilla, teals, placid blue, medium shades of green, and even camo green. Colors that you're gonna wanna avoid are anything too bright or vibrant. So colors like reds and really bright yellows. And finally, we have our cool undertones. You're gonna look best in shades of blue. So bright blues, royal blues, navies, gray, sapphire, emeralds, amethysts, and deep purples as well. Colors that you're gonna absolutely want to avoid if you have cooler undertones are your oranges and yellows because they will completely make you look washed out. So guys, undertones, skin tones, they're just one of many things to consider in the world of color, in the world of fashion. However, understanding your undertones is a great first step in maximizing your fashion and your wardrobe. So guys, if you found this video informative and helpful, give it a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe, and also leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear what type of undertones you have, and then what is your go-to color that you come back to time and time again. But until next time guys, be well, and I will see you all very soon.